What needs to happen this offseason for the Warriors to be real contenders again?
I think you know, the heavy lifting's been done. Like we added Jimmy. I think that was the biggest thing that needed to happen. Now we got that. Now you can tool around that. Our team was tooled around Steph. Now you know how Jimmy looks in the system. You know how Jimmy likes to play. You can also tool around that as well. So I think, just locking in from that front, understanding what we got, where we can get better, and making those pushes. But free agency is tough, man. You're trying to court people and make the best
Right.
offer, and and you don't always know what it is, right? Like for some guys, it could be the highest dollar amount. For other guys, it could be totally different. So
Totally.
I think just going into it, it's just all about looking to see, like, all right, now we know how it looks. Now we got that part figured out. Now, what does it look like around that? And so I think we're in a much better position heading into this one than we were last year.
Yeah, I got some money to play around with. Yeah, I got some, some young talent that, is not taking up a lot of the salary cap. You got to adjust Kaminga, things, free agents in this class. So, yeah, I got some work to do. But like you said, shoring up the unks. That's what I'm gonna start calling y'all. We gonna shore up the unks.
The unks is crazy. Also, y'all gotta stop with this unk stuff. In my hood,
Unks.
Unc was a crackhead in my hood. Y'all be calling people Unc.
Yeah, no,
Unc
yeah,
a crackhead.
yeah. I don't.
So
I don't do
y'all
it.
got
I don't
y'all
do it.
gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta chill. That'll never be okay with me. Like,
The Unks, the Bay Area Unks. That's
Hey, bro, you
sick.
letting your hair grow back in?
No, I'm about to. I'm about to cut
What's going on? You all right?
hey, hey, you
I
want
need to come
to
check on you?
that hurt.
Nah, I'm just asking a question, champ. That's it. I
Hey,
just wonder.
Draymond, Draymond is eye for eye. Hey man, look, I'm just trying to see what happens. See if my hair grow back. I like them little curls. I like to have my hair nappy, like the little naps. I like that.
You gotta go to Turkey.
The turkey
Yeah, you gotta go to Turkey.
for what? What's in turkey?
They waiting for you. You gotta go to Turkey.
Moving right along. All right, if you could say one thing to Warriors fans right now, unfiltered, what would it be?
I don't really got nothing to say. What up, Dub Nation?
Just about the
I
season, like, well,
I ain't got no gripes. Oh, just about the season.
yeah,
Like,
like, oh, like,
ah,
we gonna come back better, or
well, I ain't
yeah,
hyping no
whatever.
fan. I ain't hyping no Dubs fans up. They know what it is.
Because
they've
you
been
did,
around.
you did say I was gonna win it all,
We
and y'all
I ain't know
didn't.
I ain't know woulda coulda shoulda type
Yeah.
of guy, but you know what I'm saying. It's all good. We gonna leave it where it's at. It's all good. I'm gonna congratulate the Oklahoma City Thunder because I'm not one of them hating. These guys out here be hating. I'm gonna leave that where it's at, and I'm gonna congratulate them guys because they are champions.
All right,
I'm gonna leave
so
that where it's at.
with that said, what has been your best moment or moments in the 2024-2025 season?
Best moment of the 2024-25 season, man.
When you got that dunk,
Huh?
when you when you got that dunk,
What dunk?
when you went down the lane, I forget what team it was. I think he hit a three, then he went down the lane and got a dunk. He was going crazy.
Oh man, that's light work.
Shit, you barely
That's
got that motherfucker.
That's light work, man.
You
We ain't moving off no play. You know what I'm saying? No regular season plays. Now, BD,
I'm just saying. I'll be
plays gotta
watching.
happen.
I'll be watching the game.
Plays gotta happen. Plays gotta happen in the playoffs for them
Right,
to really matter. You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right, right,
When
right.
did you dunk on Karolinko?
In the playoffs,
All right, that's the only reason it
everything,
matters.
yeah, everything
It's the only
happened in the
reason it
playoffs.
matters. Yeah, it only matters. So we ain't tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? That's light work, player.
What about the night moment when you hit your
That
first night?
that was fun. That was fun.
that,
That was
that was
fun.
fun. That was fun. That was a good one.
That was fun.
And then
But
you
no,
went.
man, I enjoyed the season though. Like I came out of this season feeling better than I did 3 years ago. And so I think most importantly that just health, continuing to grow.
Yeah,
I think overall, net positive. Now just keep it rolling and win this championship next year, but overall net positive, man. So I'm looking forward to this next one. Obviously, getting the team right, getting the roster right, knowing what we're looking like rolling into next year. But you know, you know how I'm rolling in.
yeah. Oh
Championship or
yeah.
bust, baby. You know
I
how we
know.
roll.
That's the pedigree. Y'all back. Y'all back. Y'all back
Absolutely.
to pedigree.
Absolutely. So that's how we roll.
But I also want to
Yes,
send out
sir.
some love to Tyrese. Um, you had two teammates tear their Achilles. Um, how hard can a team bounce back when one of your best players get hurt?
I think it's tough, man. We obviously had Clay go down, KD went down, but he left. Um, Same year Steph went down. Like it's tough. You're not winning without your best player in this league. Like you could put together a decent season, but it ain't happening. But man, I do send my love and well wishes to Tyrese though, just on the speedy recovery, leaving it all out there on the floor.
Man,
These calf to Achilles injuries are tricky, man. I put on my threads account as soon as it happened. Like, man, that looked too familiar.
yeah,
NBA Finals, elimination game. Gotta get the cooking.
cooking.
KD got the cooking. Like it just looked too
KD was
familiar for me, man.
cooking. Oh
Cooking,
my gosh.
and so, man, I just wish him well in a speedy recovery.
Oh my God.
That sucks, man. But I'll tell you what, it does. When you look at the Indiana Pacers about to go into the tax for the first time, it'll be interesting to see if they change their tune because you got Hallie out for a
Mm,
whole year now, like
yeah,
more than likely. So, man, you just one injury away
man.
from everything changing, man.
Totally, totally, man. I went down. I damn near wanted to cry for my bro because to not get a chance to finish is heartbreaking, and he deserved it. He fought to a game 7. He fought with an injury. We talked about it on this show that playing with that calf muscle was going to be risky. Remember, we talked about if he can show up and give
Absolutely.
us a Willis Reed. He did that game 6, 23
Yes, he
minutes. That was
did.
a little bit more, but coming into game 7, it's like you forget that the way you feel going into a game 7, you feel so much better,
Yeah.
but you're not
Yeah.
so much better,
You still the same.
right? It's more damage, if anything.
Yeah. Still the
Um,
same. When I say still the same, I mean you still dealing with the same
you're still dealing
things.
with the same thing, and a
Yeah.
lot of times, like you so hype and you feel good. Like how many times I can remember so many times, like man, I feel good, and then jump and land and be like, now how did this happen? Right?
Hmm.
And you
Facts.
forget, you forget that you still injured or you still nursing an injury. So it was tough to watch that because that young man deserved to be able to finish that game and walk off that court on his own. But he will be back. I know that's right. He'll be
Most
back.
definitely. Most definitely will. Most definitely. So shout out to Tyrese, man, and the Indiana Pacers. They had a great year. Get to the NBA Finals. Sucks when you get there and lose. but they had an incredible year. So congratulations to those guys as well.